Hi guys, Keith64 here, and as you can tell, I am not on my set today, but we will be talking about the Jurassic World short released Battle at Big Rock. I know it seems like more and more I'm doing videos where I'm not even on my set, but hey, I gotta do with the videos when I can get them done. So, I wanted to talk about Battle at Big Rock. This was released a couple days ago. For those who do not know, Battle at Big Rock is a Jurassic World short that was released by Universal, directed by Colin Trevorrow. And those who also do not know, Colin Trevorrow is the director and was the head of the Jurassic World reboot. He is the one who did Jurassic World as well as Fallen Kindgdom, and is trying to get us hyped for the next Jurassic World movie. And that's basically what this is supposed to serve. This short is supposed to get us hyped for the next movie. Does it? Yes, I think it does. It actually leaves me with a better taste in my mouth than I did after Fallen Kindgdom. I was not a fan of Fallen Kindgdom. It's one of those movies, the more you think about it, the worse and worse it gets. And I didn't even like it to begin with and seeing it in theaters. So, and I don't think that I'm alone in that opinion. I don't know what the ratings are right now, at least from audiences and stuff. But that movie was a massive disappointment for me as a longtime Jurassic Park fan. I think the first Jurassic Park is just amazing. It is a great classic. It's one you can watch over and over again. It's timeless, which is something you can't attribute to a whole lot of movies. I even like the second one, The Lost World. Once they get off the island, it kind of goes off the rails. But overall, man, that movie was actually really good. I think it's severely underrated and hated on. Too much in my opinion. Jurassic Park 3, yeah, that was not very good. But it is one of those movies that I've seen a lot. It's one of those you find on TV when you're flipping through the channels and you just see it over and over and over again. Kirby's Paint and Tile Plus. The plus stands for bathroom and toilet fixtures. Yep. I know a lot of lines from this movie. I've seen it a lot. Again, it's not very good. But it is watchable. It is watchable. Jurassic World rebooted the franchise in a great way. I know a lot of people, I think, didn't like it. It wasn't amazing by any stretch of the imagination, but I thought it was good. Again, I think it set up a potential for what they were going to do next. And then Fallen Kindgdom was just a mess. I hated the Fallen Kindgdom. I really, really did. Over half the movie was in a mansion, and that's not what you want to see from a Jurassic Park movie, especially for a movie called Jurassic World. The whole world, I guess, takes place inside this old man's mansion. And, Colin Trevorrow, who is the director, came out and said that he was sorry to the fans of the franchise who hated Fallen Kindgdom. He's like, I'm sorry, I really wanted to get the dinosaurs off the island for my next movie, and this is the way that I thought was the best way to do it, and I'm sorry if fans didn't buy into it or didn't like how it was executed. Now, that's pretty rare today. This is something that was brought up with Sonic the Hedgehog. When Sonic the Hedgehog was released and we saw this monstrosity, the fans were like, what is this? What is this? And they brought it back, and they were putting money into redoing it. I don't think that's going to make the movie any better, but you're more inclined to give the studio a chance because they're listening to its fans. So more than likely, people are going to give it a shot that weren't going to give it a shot before, and it got a lot of publicity because of how terrible the initial thing was. So really having creative people listen to the fans and take their feedback and make it in a positive way it's pretty rare. It's something Star Wars should learn from. Now, I hate to compare Star Wars and Jurassic Park, but the main difference in these two franchises is that one is listening to the fans and is trying to improve, while the other one just ignores fan input and just does whatever they want. And because of that, I'm more excited for the third Jurassic World movie than I am the next Star Wars movie. And that's pretty sad because I would definitely say Star Wars is my top franchise of all time, and I just don't care about the new ones. So, again, creatives listening to the fans is something that needs to happen more of. And Colin Trevorrow, the director here, he is trying to listen to the fans. And I think that's what this short was about. The short Battle at Big Rock, if you've not seen it, you should go see it. I won't spoil it here. Not there's a whole lot to spoil. It's just an 8-minute short, and overall, it basically is about this family. They kind of establish who they are, like within the first couple minutes, and they try and get you invested in it, at least the best you can in a short. And I think they do a decent job with that. And they're basically in a park, and this family, honestly, they were briefed about dinosaurs just being in the park and what to do if one of them comes around, which was mind-blowing to me, but okay, whatever. I'm not going to tell you what happens next. Go check out the short. I will say that what the short is meant to do, in my opinion, is to get you excited for the next movie. I think it does that. There's even some after credit stuff that kind of looks like some found footage of some other dinosaurs and how they've been off the island, and I guess how society's not really dealt with them, but how integral dinosaurs have become to like the humans and whatnot. I think I don't understand how they got to this point, because at the end of Fallen Kindgdom, there was just a handful of dinosaurs that were released out of the mansion, and I don't understand how they all procreated and spread across the planet so quick. They're not rabbits as far as I know. I'm pretty sure, according to Jurassic Park lore, they were based on frog DNA. Either way, I understand where Colin Trevorrow was trying to take the franchise and getting the dinosaurs to the mainland and trying to get them, integral, like involved in the current society, I guess. Make them create havoc around the world and actually create Jurassic World. I understand what he's trying to do. The Fallen Kingdom just didn't do it. I didn't buy it. I still don't buy it. The short doesn't do anything to explain anything involving that. You just kind of get the idea of where he's trying to go with this, and by showing the dinosaurs interact with humans, in everyday life, essentially, and how big a hindrance that's going to be. And I think that was the big thing that Michael Crichton and his novel, which I have read, which you should read if you've not read. It's obviously what the movie was based on. The whole idea of the Michael Crichton novel and in the first Jurassic Park movie is that when man plays God, disastrous consequences. And so if the idea here is that, this is the result where humans have to take out the dinosaurs that they created in order to maintain dominance on a planet, I think it could be executed in a myriad of better ways than what it was in the Fallen Kingdom and get us to where we are now. Because of that, because it hasn't been earned, which is something that he said exactly, he wanted to earn the dinosaurs being off the island. It doesn't have the same kind of weight. I will say that I don't understand the military doesn't just come in and kill all these things. Like I said, there's only a handful of them that escaped of the mansion. It feel like it'd be fairly easy to track these things down. So there's definitely a suspension of disbelief we're supposed to have going into this next movie with how many dinosaurs are supposedly supposed to be wandering around and wreaking havoc on society. So overall, I would say Battle at Big Rock is definitely worth watching. Why not? It's 8 minutes, doesn't devote a whole lot of time. It's a cool little short. It's well directed. It just feels like quality. It feels like something you should check out. Again, it's on YouTube for free. And of course, Jeff Goldblum, Sam Neill, and Laura Dern are back, reprising their characters from the first Jurassic Park movie. And I can't say I'm very surprised by it at all. I think that this makes sense to bring them back and put them in here. Obviously, I love Jurassic Park. That was a great, great movie, as I said earlier. And it'd be cool to see these characters again. Now, here's the thing is, I don't think they'll be very involved in the movie. I don't know what part they're going to play, but I highly doubt they're really going to play more than a cameo. They hyped up Jeff Goldblum as being in Fallen Kingdom, and to say what he did in that movie was a cameo is being generous. He had a couple lines in a courtroom, had nothing to do with the movie, nothing to do with the plot. They literally could have shot the entire movie and then filmed that afterward. They could take that whole part out and it literally makes zero effect on the movie. It was a complete waste of Jeff Goldblum. I'm pretty sure Jeff Goldblum would agree with that. I would like to see Grant back, obviously, Sam Neill. His character was kind of ruined a little bit in Jurassic Park 3. As I said, Jurassic Park 3 is not a very good movie. I've seen it a lot, and it's just one of those like really cheesy monster movies. Doesn't live up to Jurassic Park name at all. And it was kind of sad just to see Sam Neill's character kind of get ruined in that. And Laura Dern's character was ruined as well. I mean, they got split up and she went and got married to some other dude or whatever. Either way, I just didn't like the direction that they took those characters. I didn't like the fact that they were in a movie that was that terrible, because they deserve better than that. They were better characters than that. Same thing with Jeff Goldblum. What a waste in Fallen Kindgdom. So, if this third Jurassic World movie ends up, utilizing them properly, it could be a really fun movie, honestly. So, yeah, I'm definitely a lot more excited about Jurassic World 3 than I was a week ago. Which is crazy. I think they timed the release of their trailer and the news of this really well. There's not a whole lot of news coming out this week, other than the whole George Lucas thing, which I might do a video on. But so, in conclusion, I would have to say that Jurassic World has successfully rebuilt some hype. I am really surprised by that. Fallen Kindgdom, as I said before, was just really terrible. But good on them. I hope Colin Trevorrow pulls it off. I'm pulling for him to actually deliver a good, solid third movie, and we'll see what happens. But those are just kind of some of my quick thoughts on Battle at Big Rock and kind of where the Jurassic World franchise, where the Jurassic Park franchise is now. And I just want to thank you guys for sticking around. I know I've had a lot of issues with the new YouTube algorithm and videos not being suggested and whatnot. A bunch of YouTubers are having this issue, so this is not new to me. So you guys sticking around and checking out my videos, I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And if you are not a subscriber, I also thank you for checking out this video. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and share it. If not, that's okay. I'm not a beggar. I'm Geek264, and I'll always tell you the truth.